Hi everyone, I'm Davidson. In this series of videos, I will share my insights about blockchain mining. Now, I sincerely hope that these videos will help everyone understand the logic and the working principles behind blockchain mining. Hi everyone, today I will give you a detailed explanation of the specific mining process of the 3 blockchain projects and how the tokens are actually produced. We'll discuss Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Filecoin. Now, if you have encountered someone trying to sell a mining machine to you, they probably showed you amazing revenue they generate. However, they often fail to explain the specifics of the configuration of that mining machine and how exactly it works. Some people have even encountered buying just a bunch of hardware equipment and not a real mining machine. Here, let me share an example. A friend of mine who is an accountant, he was approached by a salesperson and he ended up buying a mining machine to mine a certain cryptocurrency. He received the device and tried to follow the instructions. The salesperson told him that as long as the power is turned on, the mining will begin, no other operations are required, which seemed to be quite convenient, right? Through the app, he can check the income and the operation of mining machine every day, and so he can watch the currency prices rising. He can even show off on Twitter, right? However, the good times didn't last long. One day he couldn't generate any more income and the connection to the project site was interrupted. Later, after the investigation by a friend with a technical background, they found out that the mining machine he bought could not really mine. The project partly determines whether the user can obtain the benefits based on whether the device is connected to the power supply. Also, the benefit is generated through a specific formula and a random number. The most interesting thing is that after disassembling the mining machine, they found out that the only things present there were a chip for power management, a high power heater, and a radiator. Needless to say, very painful learning experience, right? I hope none of you experienced this. Also, before I forget, I would like to remind all investors, choose mainstream cryptocurrency investments that are supported by majority of users and do not choose these Ponzi schemes that lure you with their obscenely high return promises. Now, back to the topic. Next, let me share with you what real mining opportunities do. At the base of Bitcoin mining is the process of executing the hash function. And the hash function is a single input, single output function. The input data is a block header which contains 6 fields. Subsequently, a package transaction is performed and other fields are filled to obtain a complete block information. Right? This involves processes such as constructing Coinbase and constructing hash-Merkle root. But I know that many people don't like to listen to these boring things, so I won't go into it. When the above process is completed, the results will be verified. If it meets the difficulty, it will be broadcasted to the whole network, obtaining the rewards, and then they will start mining for the next block. If the difficulty is not met, one of the fields will change according to a certain strategy before performing hash operation and verification once more. Now, let's talk about ETH mining. The mining process of ETH is almost the same as that of Bitcoin, but the time of block generation is different. ETH generates 2 blocks every 13 seconds on average, while Bitcoin takes on average 10 minutes to generate 1 new block. Therefore, ETH needs very large computing power to ensure stable block production. In general, this is kind of a coexistence of opportunities and challenges, I would say. Now, last but not least, Filecoin. At present, I would say the working principle of Filecoin mining is the most complicated, but also the most reasonable. Filecoin mining is the process of storing and verifying data. If you are a Filecoin miner, you first need to get a storage order, then convert the stored data into a specific format and encapsulate it. The encapsulation process includes 4 stages: pre-commit 1, pre-commit 2, commit 1, and commit 2. After completing pre-encapsulation process, it will be verified on the chain and submitted to the network to obtain FIL rewards. Of course, this doesn't end after the encapsulation process is completed. Miners also need to continue to submit window posts to ensure that the data is stored stably on the Filecoin network for a long time. Nevertheless, such a complicated process has caused a lot of trouble to the amateur miners. Therefore, I'd say most users who want to mine Filecoin will seek professional mining companies to cooperate, right? In order to ensure stable block production and ensure stable income. And all right, that's all for today's sharing. See you on the next video.